All right, guys. I'm going to sleep. Um, Pretty cold. Right now it's like 36 degrees outside, and it's only not even 10 o'clock. Uh, it was 57 degrees inside. I had the door open when I was relaxing. You know, just enjoying being outside for a little while. But I've got the diesel heater on. It's, like I said, just about 10 o'clock. It's going to run all night. So, all right. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. So I'm trying to decide. Do I want cereal or do I want biscuits and gravy? I'm thinking biscuits and gravy. It's Sunday. Treat myself to a nice breakfast. Well, I mean, it's not nice, but you know what I mean. Rather than a chicken tender or a bowl of cereal or yogurt. So I think I'm going to hurry up, get dressed, cleaned up before I get dressed, obviously. And we'll head over and get ourselves a biscuit and gravy for breakfast. I did a burger last week I did a burger. That was Sunday as well. Burger actually doesn't sound that bad either. I don't know. Well, we got the diesel heater raring. It was 73 in here when I got up. Well, I just got out of bed. It's 75 now. What did it get down to last night? 28 degrees outside. Lowest I got in here was 64. I turned the heater on. Well, that's when I turned the heater on. It's the lowest I got. I've got it. Before I was kind of, thinking I'm just going to not use it, but why not use it? I mean, it's getting down to below freezing every night here. Why wake up in the van and be 50-something degrees? So I'm using the heater. And everybody's, the thing's going to die and blah, blah, blah. And it may, I don't know. If it does, $89. I'll buy another one. If I did, I probably would go a little smaller than this. I really didn't realize I was getting the 8 kilowatt diesel heater. I thought it was smaller. But I think it's going to be fine and when it really gets cold. With the ceiling fan on, my two little fans going. I mean, you can feel the hot air blowing off this little fan. Because that air goes straight up to this. And this fan's warm. And then I've got the other one blowing underneath the garage. Wish I had a place over here to put that one. It's really it's kind of hot. Well, we got to get both these fans charged today because I had both of them on. Yeah, those little fans, they're just, circulating the air. And when I get up with that, both of them on like that, it's not freezing cold right down here near the floor. If I don't have those fans on, the heat just basically rises, stays up here, and then I've got to eject it out the exhaust because other than that, it'll burn you out of here. Like I said, I would like to figure out a way to do a ducting system to pull the cold air from the garage. If it had the same intake as it did the exhaust pipe, it would be easy, but it doesn't. That's what kind of stinks. But, alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up and dressed and go ahead and get something to eat and head to work. I think today's going to be 80 something. Tomorrow's even hotter, and then the next day in the 90s. So it's still gonna be cool at night though, which is fine. I mean, you know, by the time the sun goes down, it cools off pretty quick, and then it's comfortable. So I don't know if we'll have to run the diesel heaters much or at all. But I thought it was still getting down in the 40s in town, so we'll see. Whew, but all right. See you guys on the way to breakfast. All right, guys. This place really filled up last night. Kind of surprised. I mean, there's a lot of people here. I think a lot of these rigs are due to that paving. Yeah. All right, let's head to work. I told you about that break-in near where I was camping the other day. I just passed 5 sheriffs going in that direction. I don't know. But that's a lot of sheriffs going in one area. Somebody this morning asked me why I don't have a drone. I had one. I had a DJI 2 Mini. And out west, I flew it to the edge of its capabilities, and it lived up to what it said it could do. But I was in Maine. I went on a little weekend car camping trip into Sorrento. And I was only quarter mile, I think it was a half mile. I think I just got like a half mile away. I was flying up the river to look for moose. And all of a sudden it said, signal lost, landing. I was flying it over a river. I could see it right there. It landed somewhere, well, I don't know if it ended up in the marsh grass, which, I mean, you couldn't, there was no getting out there. There's no way. Basically, it's swamp with marsh grass, you know what I mean? And then the river also flows through that. Yeah, there was no getting out there even to look for it. So it was lost forever. But hey, you know, like I told him, I said, hey, you guys can send me a Mini 3 if you want. You know, hey, I ain't got $1,000 for one. But I wish I had my drone. I mean, by now, you know, I mean, I would have shown you everything around, but I would definitely like to have one someday in the future, especially going other places. It's cool to be able to look around, see what's going on, see what's around, check campsites out, to check roads out, see how they are, you know, because now I don't have a 4-wheel drive as well. This thing's going to be a lot less capable than my Sorrento was. We can't go everywhere. Alright, well, I'm just going to work. We have 5 sheriffs in a row going out that way. That's not a good sign for someone. But don't be a douche and you don't have to worry about sheriffs showing up. But hopefully it's a nice day at work. It's going to be another gorgeous day outside. Somebody asked me yesterday, it's so nice out, why are you doing it here? It's like, I'm working. What do you think I'm doing? I wish I wouldn't have. Didn't have to work. Yeah, I'm tongue-tied this morning. But, okay. We will talk to you guys. I don't know, what do we get for breakfast? A burger actually doesn't sound bad, guys. It really doesn't. Biscuits and gravy doesn't sound bad, though, either. I don't All right, we'll see ya at the Carl Juniors. All right, guys. Out of work. Gonna head to the grocery store, grab something for breakfast and lunch tomorrow. And the next day. I got 2 more days of work. But I have a bad feeling, and I hope my feeling is wrong. On the way to work, I mentioned I passed 5 or whatever sheriffs going over that way. I'm hoping they didn't close that place down. I mean, 5 sheriff's cars at, I don't know what time it was when I left, 8:30, 8 o'clock, whatever. I think it was 8 o'clock. Oh, that guy didn't have a good day. The Chrysler 300s, the wheel looks like it came off with a tire, and then he kept riding on the rim and broke the rim in half. But anyways, that's a lot of sheriffs to send looking for 2 people, unless they were doing a sweep. Again, I don't think if somebody broke into a house over there that they would be sticking around. Unless somebody got a sighting of the people. I don't even, maybe they weren't even campers or travelers, they could have been just people wandering through to break into somebody's house, Not saying it's definitely a traveler or van lifer or anything like that, because I don't know. But that's a lot of sheriffs to come down, unless, like I said, they're doing a sweep. But I'm a little worried that I have a bad feeling that they shut that place down. They closed it up, evicted everybody, and closed the gate. Hope not. But we'll go to the grocery store and get something for the next 2 days, breakfast, lunch. I got 1 lunch left. But find out here shortly. If it is, I don't know where I'll go tonight. There's parks, but they're going to be jacked by now. The ones I'm thinking of are be jacked up by now. It's on a Sunday. No parking limitations. I don't know. But like I said, we'll go to the grocery store. And if they didn't close it, maybe I'll see if I can't find anybody outside that I recognized was there this morning. You know what I mean? Any of their rigs. And ask them what the sheriffs were doing. But we'll figure it out. Well, yeah, that's one bad thing about trying to park in a forestry area like that. That's the other thing. This made me change my mind about that a little bit. They would have had the Forest Service with them, but maybe the Forest Service was meeting them there. I don't know. It's all speculation. So let's head to the grocery store and we'll see what we find. All right, everybody, we're at camp, and they didn't lock it down. They didn't throw everybody out. I talked to a couple people on the other side of my van there that I've talked to recently. Said hi to, chit chat with, whatever. And they said they didn't even notice the sheriffs come through here. So they could have driven right past this parking lot and gone in, like they knew where somebody was or looking for somebody in particular. Or maybe they just spread out and drove around looking for something. I don't know. Like I said, there were 5 sheriffs coming over here this morning. But good thing is, nothing happened. They didn't kick anybody out, and we're okay. So Another day at work. 2 more. Then I get an off day. I really want to do something on that day. John had asked if I wanted to do something, but I can't really go anywhere because I got to be in for another automotive repair the next day. So I don't know what I'll do. Maybe we'll try to go to that butte again, anyways. See if we can get a better view. And this car repair is probably going to take like a couple hours. I may even have to do laundry Wednesday so I don't get stuck Thursday not getting it done. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, overall, it's a nice day. Let's sit here for a little while, see if anything happens. Relax, and we'll let you know. Beautiful right now, though. It's like 70 degrees. It's falling quick, but it's only gonna get down to like 50 tonight, which means I probably won't even be running the diesel heater. Might kick it on in the morning and take the chill off before I get out of bed and get undressed, but definitely won't be running it all night like I did the last 2 nights when it got down to 25. Then I didn't. I would have bet it would have only gotten down to like 55 in here inside. Maybe 50, I don't know. But especially if I heated the van up, if I ran it for like an hour when I woke up in the middle of the night, it'd be fine. But we'll see. All right. See what happens. Okay, everybody. I put the camera on auto so it would brighten everything up for y'all. Doesn't look like anything's happening tonight. That's a good thing. So I think we'll end the video. And just again, another day in my work life. Very soon, we're going to have to find in-town parking. And excuse me, I found a lot of spots, so that's not an issue. But it's going to get cold. Won't be coming outside. They'll be closing this area down for the winter. The other forest spots I camp in, because it's two-wheel drive, I won't be going there because, I wake up and there's a foot of snow. How do I get out? So, is what it is there. I bought some more chicken tenders today for tomorrow and Tuesday, and the young lady behind the counter, very helpful, uh, very nice. I was telling her I wanted the ones that are like really soaking up the Nashville hot sauce. So she was like taking them, dunking them for me. I bought like a good portion. I had a couple of them when I first pulled in. But yeah, she's gonna be my go-to chicken girl. If I see her, I'm gonna be like, I want you. Because yeah, she soaked them all just like they're supposed to be. Not after they've drained. You want that sauce on them, that oil and seasoning. That's what makes them Nashville hot. And I ate a couple small chunks, and they were really good. They weren't too old. So I'll have that for breakfast tomorrow and the next day and snacks and whatever. But yeah, it's cooling down. Let me see what the temperature is real quick. I'm curious. I think I'm still getting engine temp off the thermometer. It says 71. It's well below 71. But my thermometer is right on the top of the hood, so that heat's still coming off the engine to keep it a little warmer. It's definitely into the mid 60s, probably 65, maybe even a little less. And I think it said it was going to be, I was thinking about that. It said it was going to be 50 in town, which means probably 40 out here. So you never know. We may run the diesel heater tonight. I think what I'm going to do, I think with my vent fan on, the easiest place for it to pull air is actually through the slider door handle. And I don't want moisture to be coming constantly through there. The good thing is this spot right here where the door handle is the warmest in the van. That air is blowing straight here. So I think any moisture that comes in would be taken care of. But I think what I might do is crack this window tonight. Excuse me. And just see what that does. I have not been getting any condensation in the van whatsoever in the windows. And when I wake up and I see other people's vans, I'm seeing quite a bit of condensation inside their front windows. I pull my window coverings out no matter what time. I've even looked early in the morning before I even really got out of bed. I get out of bed, maybe use the bathroom, and then so I just pop it down to see if I got any condensation in there, and there's nothing. Um, so the setup is working pretty good, especially you got the diesel heater on and you're exhausting out the roof. You shouldn't expect to have, in my opinion, to have condensation because this is not a very moist area. So that's a good thing. And if the air is coming in through right here to where it's the warmest point in the van, because that's where the heater's blowing, that moisture is going up with the heat and going straight out. So that's good. And with the exhaust fan going, it's going to help your condensation anyways. It's really when you trap everything in that you're going to have more issues. All right, so I think we've chatted enough today. Hopefully you guys are getting a better sense of my van and how I have to use it and the day-to-day activities, when you're living in a van going to work. It's funny though, some of my videos, like yesterday's got it's like 900 views. Day before, 300. I don't understand what the difference is in that. I wish I could figure that out. Get more people interested and involved. But you guys, as always, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. Helps the channel. I've gotten, I think, like 25 subs in the last week, maybe even a little more. Hey, thank you all. Keep it up. Love to get to 2,000. I passed 1,500. But I think I'm going to finish my one cocktail here and probably go to bed. So, yeah, it'll be a nice night just to cozy up and sleep in. Well, go to sleep early. But, all right, guys. You guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors.